Welcome to this video. My name's David Ricks. I'm a personal injury attorney in Rancho Cucamonga. I want to share with you in a three-part video series some information that's helpful to protect you if you're involved in an accident. I always want to start with before the accident, because before the accident so many things can be done to prepare for an accident that may or may not occur. We don't know when the accident's going to occur or if an accident's going to occur. But if we are prepared, then you have a far greater likelihood of successfully recovering from that accident, both physically, emotionally, and financially. Let me start with this. First thing, if you have a car, is you want to make sure you have the proper type of insurance. That means you want to have not only liability insurance, that's insurance that covers someone if you've hit them and you're at fault, but you also want to have in your insurance policy uninsured motorist coverage. Why is this so important? Because uninsured motorist coverage protects you. Protects you if someone has struck you and they don't have either insurance or enough insurance. I also recommend that those policy limits be very high, or as high as you can afford. Here's the thing, is that if you have high insurance policies or insurance limits, then you don't have to worry so much about being able to be fully compensated for your losses as a result of somebody else. But if you have no coverage or you have minimal coverage, then you are fully dependent upon whether the other person has been wise in selecting the right insurance to cover people such as you that they may have hurt. I like having the power within me to decide how much is going to protect me. And the difference of a lower policy and a higher policy in terms of price is not very great. In fact, the $0 to $15,000 coverage is the most expensive per dollar. When you go from 15 and up, you'll notice as you get quotes that the price for that policy actually is in lesser increments. So you can actually add significant coverage for a lesser sum. And we seldom look for those things, but that's really important. The other thing you may want to consider having is medical pay insurance, maybe even in coverage amounts of $5,000 or more, unless you have health insurance and have that available for you. But the medical pay insurance covers you and every passenger in your car up to the policy limit if they're hurt. Now, we know that in today's society, $5,000 doesn't go very far to cover for injuries, but it's sure nice to know you have that to at least get started to protect you against some of your losses while you're waiting for your settlement. The next thing you want to consider is what kind of car are you going to drive. Don't just go out and shop for that fancy red car or something that looks really nice. Do some research. Is that car solid in an accident? What's its crash rating? So that you know that if you're getting in an accident, you're going to have at least some level of protection unless it's a very, very severe accident. So those are just two things to consider before an accident. I've written a book called Victimized No More. That book is a short book that gives you information about before, during, and after an accident, similar to what we're going to talk about in these three videos, but in certainly more depth. I recommend you get a copy of that and study that before the date of an accident so you can be prepared to fully recover if someone strikes you through their negligence and no fault of your own. Again, my name's David Ricks. I'm a personal injury attorney in Rancho Cucamonga, looking forward to assisting those who may need help in the event of an accident.